So, gaining body weight from increased muscle mass is a good thing, okay? And we know that sustaining an active lifestyle is important. But now, I'm going to meet a doctor to find out the nitty-gritty details. Dr. Ben, nice to meet you. So I have a bunch of questions. Let's start with the first one. Now, many people know that exercising is good for them, but in a kind of a vague way. We know that it's for better health, it helps us cope with stress, but let's break it down even more. Can you tell us why is physical activity very important in terms of living?
So let's group it into chronic diseases,
Yeah.
and then physical benefits, and then the mental benefits.
Okay.
So for chronic diseases, physical activity prevents and controls a long list of diseases, including like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol,
Right.
ischemic heart disease, stroke,
Wow.
depression,
Wow.
dementia, right?
Right.
Even certain cancers. That's one part of it.
Right.
Okay, then the second part would be the physical benefits.
Okay.
So physical benefits can be in terms of your fitness,
Mhm.
your mobility, functional capacity, your work capacity. Then there's also the mental health part, where reduces stress, delays like things like depression, dementia, quality of life, general well-being.
Right.
So it's very multifaceted. One intervention, exercise, gets you all these benefits.
Right. Okay.
No pill can do that.
No pill into that. Okay, important to remember that. Now, we've heard that as we grow older, we have muscle loss. So can it be delayed or can it even be reversed?
That's right. We tend to lose muscle as we age.
Right.
We tend to do that, but it does not have to happen.
Oh,
We can either arrest the muscle loss or even reverse it with strength training or resistance training,
okay.
where you work out to load the muscles,
Right.
and in response to the loading,
Right.
your muscle has to adapt and get stronger and bigger.
Oh.
So strength training builds muscle, and that counters the age-related muscle loss, right? So
Yeah.
in that sense, strength training is anti-aging.
There you go. I thought once I reach 40, that's it, give up, no need to exercise anymore. No, that's not the case.
Should be all the more you need to exercise.
More.
Yeah.
Going to the gym after this. Okay. As we get older, we get more aches and pains, and Ems herself said that she has knee joint pain. Should you stop exercising if you have this knee joint pains?
The assumption is that if I've got a joint pain,
Yeah.
and if I exercise,
Yeah.
logically the pain will get worse.
Yeah.
That's intuitive,
Right.
but the facts are otherwise.
Oh.
It's counterintuitive. First of all, for Ems, she should see a doctor
Okay.
to diagnose the knee pain,
Okay.
because there are some conditions that are treatable.
Right.
So she treats the condition, it's resolved, she
Yeah.
can start exercising.
Okay.
Let's assume that Ems has osteoarthritis,
Okay.
which is wear and tear of the cartilage, which is quite common. That one is not reversible,
Right.
and it tends to progress. So again, people say, oh, it is a wear and tear problem,
Right.
and if I exercise more,
Yeah.
that leads to more wear and tear,
Yeah.
and that will worsen the osteoarthritis.
Isn't that true?
Not true based on the research.
Plot twist. Sorry. So how does that work? I don't understand.
Our joints have got a cartilage lining,
Yes.
and that cartilage lining, within that lining, you have living cells called chondrocytes.
Okay.
These chondrocytes maintain the surrounding matrix. So you need the chondrocytes to be healthy so that you don't lose your cartilage.
Okay.
These chondrocytes, being living cells, need nutrients.
Yeah.
And normally, nutrients are supplied to the cells through blood vessels.
Okay.
The catch is that our cartilage layer does not have any blood vessels. It's avascular.
Right.
So it's avascular, where do they get the nutrients?
Yeah.
They get it from joint fluid. But then now the question is, how does the joint fluid get to the cells?
Yeah.
Through cyclical loading.
Cyclical loading.
That's right.
Okay.
Cyclical loading means you load the joint, unload the joint. So
Okay.
for example, if I were to walk, I'm loading and then I unload, load, unload. If I
Right.
were to use a stationary bicycle,
Yeah.
when I push down, I'm loading,
Yeah.
the upstroke, I'm unloading.
Right.
Okay, that loading, unloading action pumps the joint fluid and the nutrients into the cartilage layer to feed the cells. So you need cyclical loading to keep your chondrocytes healthy. Okay, that's another important ingredient. Once the joint is worn out, they don't tolerate shock very well. Like impact is like running,
Yeah.
jumping, right?
Yeah.
The pounding is quite stressful for the joint and for the cartilage. So we need an alternative shock absorber to protect the joint.
Are we going to a car workshop now? What's going on?
Don't need a car workshop.
Okay.
Nature will do the trick.
Oh, nature.
Muscles.
Ah.
Muscles are very good shock absorbers. Right?
Okay.
So having good musculature
Right.
protects the joint. Okay, so cyclical loading is one important ingredient.
Yes.
The other important ingredient is strength training
Strength.
to build the muscles around the affected joint. A full body workout is good, but focus on the muscles around the joint.
People who say that now because there are so many advertisements for glucosamine, collagen, and these other, don't know what chondroitin, and all that. They say that once you get supplement, you don't have to exercise anymore. It's all good. Is that true?
I think the scientists are striving to find a pill
Okay.
to replace exercise,
Right.
but they're not there yet.
Not that, yeah, okay.
Long way to go.
Okay.
So until then, nothing can replace exercise.
Thank you, Dr. Ben Tan, for answering all my questions. It's been truly educational, plot twisting, and mind-shattering. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Anytime.